What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with a tragic, informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on the other side of midnight, heading into midweek Wednesday. I'm doing pretty good myself. Shout out to the brother Roy O, for hipping me to this particular tragic story right here about this young sister by the name of Shalonda Anderson. Shalonda Anderson was unjustly murdered, at a Dallas XTC cabaret strip club. Okay. There's some very sketchy details that went down in the place. There was an altercation in the strip club. Okay. That prompted the guards to actually put her and her party out. You understand? But it was some things that went down, to where I guess she was basically, they ordered some food. They went there to order some food from what, it says. And the business did not want to give their change back. And so an altercation ensued after that, and the guards wanted to put them out. And I guess they maced her, and that brought up about, an altercation, from what I can understand. But I have 3 videos. They may be probably about, 8 to 10 minutes approximately. Let's check those videos out, and then we'll get, into more commentary.
That's my child that I birthed into this world.
Benita Lofton barely getting the words out as she talked about her daughter, Shalonda Lofton Anderson, known as Lundy. The mother of 3 was shot and killed outside of Ecstasy Cabaret in Dallas early Saturday morning. The club owner released video saying that Lundy drove into a crowd of people. Police said she was killed by a security guard who hasn't been charged. Another security guard, Sterling Hammett, who police say shot into the vehicle, has been charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault. But court documents we've obtained say, quote, Hammett fired his pistol without justification or defense of other persons.
I had no altercation with nobody.
Lundy's attorney says she and her 2 friends were at the bar ordering food when the bartender didn't give them her change back. Moments after the verbal exchange, someone threw water at the girls, and that's when security officers asked the 3 women to leave.
She simply walked along trying to find her car.
Lundy and her friends got into the car, and in the cell phone video released, you can hear the shots being fired. Lundy is clearly still alive during these moments. Moments later, even after security pulled her lifeless body on the grass, you can see a security officer put a gun to her head.
The rug has been pulled from under us.
The family wants the club shut down.
City Council passed an ordinance earlier this year saying that sexually oriented businesses should shut down between the hours of 2 and 6 a.m. because police say that's when the most crimes happen. Right now, that ordinance remains in limbo.
Family and friends will continue to protest outside of the club until they get justice.
Just help as much as you possibly can.
In Dallas, I'm Melanie Basu.
Dallas is the latest example of late-night violence at local strip clubs. The city has been fighting to limit the hours that clubs can operate, but a federal judge last month stopped that from happening. Andrea Lucia live for us now outside the club with this story.
The city of Dallas has been tracking cases like this to bolster its argument that strip clubs put a strain on police and fire resources and that they should shut down for 4 hours a night. Family and friends of the woman who died here this weekend are going even further. They want this club shut down for good. Streaming live on Facebook Saturday night. Shalonda Anderson captured security guards kicking her and her friends out of Ecstasy Cabaret. Within minutes, 2 of the guards had shot at her car and killed her.
Y'all shot her! Yo, that's murder!
An attorney for the club has released a 2-second video clip partially shown here, which he says shows Shalonda driving her car into a female security guard, crushing her leg, and prompting her to shoot in self-defense.
This lady right here was the main culprit.
Cell phone video, though, shows a female guard pointed out as the shooter up and walking.
You say spraying, you mean just... They sprayed pepper spray first. That's before they got to the car.
Witnesses told police the guards hit Shalonda and her friends with pepper spray just before they got in their car to drive away.
My arm! It's burning my eye, fam!
Those witnesses also say the guards tried to get them to leave before police arrived.
Fam, let's go! I'm gone, but that's murder. Get in your car, let's go, man! Hey, don't shoot me. Y'all see this? Don't shoot me. Now, right now, you're criminal trespass.
In a recent court filing, the city said within a month it had responded to 4 shootings at or related to sexually oriented businesses, all in the hour-and-a-half span between 4 and 5:30 in the morning. In a statement, Mayor Eric Johnson wrote, "I am sickened by the tragic violence we have seen at sexually oriented businesses. Lives are at stake." Well, the mayor also said it is critical for the city to continue pursuing policies that make Dallas safer. The city is appealing the judge's order that prevents them from shutting clubs like this down at 2 o'clock every morning. City Council voted unanimously at the beginning of this year to do so. Reporting live here in Dallas, Andrea Lucia, CBS 11 News.
Okay.
Explain why Dallas police arrested one of 2 security guards involved in a shooting outside a strip club over the weekend. A woman leaving the club ran her car into a group of guards. 2 guards opened fire. 1 killed her. That guard was not arrested, but another guard who fired faces now 3 charges. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager live with more details. Peyton.
Heather, Dallas police are investigating a Facebook Live recorded by Shalonda Anderson as she was being kicked out of the club. Minutes later, 2 security officers fired their weapons, and tonight Dallas police say one of them opened fire without justification.
Tuesday, Dallas police released new details surrounding the moment a security guard shot and killed 32-year-old Shalonda Anderson outside Ecstasy Cabaret over the weekend. The strip club released a 3-second surveillance clip and a statement saying Anderson drove her car into a group of security guards who were trying to stop her shortly after Anderson and others were kicked out. According to the club's management, Anderson hit a 26-year-old female security guard. The club says the female guard was pinned between Anderson's car and another vehicle when she fired her weapon, killing Anderson. A second security guard, 30-year-old Sterling Hammett, now faces 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in connection to Anderson's shooting death. An arrest affidavit released Tuesday says Hammett shot at Anderson's vehicle as she attempted to drive away from the shooting, striking the vehicle multiple times. Police say Hammett fired his pistol without justification. According to investigators, Anderson stopped her car and tried to run, but her injuries were too serious. Anderson was transported to a hospital where she died.
Y'all gotta touch me. Come on. No, you don't have to hold me. Don't touch me.
Dallas police are now investigating this Facebook Live Anderson posted during a confrontation inside the club. In the video, Hammett and other security guards are seen escorting the group out when Anderson claims the guards put their hands on her and her friends.
That's my child that I birthed into this world. She was... And I have to speak.
Tuesday, Anderson's family, along with their attorney, called for the club to be shut down at a press conference put on by a Dallas activist group. Representatives for the family presented a different account from the parking lot. Cell phone video taken from a passenger inside Anderson's vehicle. As Anderson puts the car in drive, shots are fired and the passengers scream. The video was played in front of her family. Police would not comment if detectives have seen this specific video or if it's part of the investigation. Dallas police did interview Hammett before he was booked into the Dallas County Jail. Hammett says he shot at Anderson to prevent her from striking others in the parking lot. But when police asked Hammett if he saw any other individuals in Anderson's path, Hammett stated he did not.
And new information tonight, the female security guard who was hit is now out of the hospital. She had multiple broken bones. And now it will be up to a grand jury to decide if this female security guard will face any charges for Anderson's death.
Wow. First of all, condolences to the bereaved family. You know, to the mother of this young lady and to her children, any brothers or any sisters, you know, the bereaved family and friends, you know. Let me make this clear first. We as a people have to come out of these fucking streets. You understand? We got to come out of these streets and stop giving our money to these fucking reprobates. You understand? Because they're not treating us right. And they just waiting for situations like this to pop off whenever they tempt us into acting in certain ways. You understand? Now, we seen on the camera, you know, when they was in the club, somebody took her cigarette or cigar out of her mouth. She did not appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And we never did see the situation that is alleged to have took place at the bar where they ordered the food and the bartender wouldn't return their change. So we don't know what happened there. There's a lot of unanswered questions, you know what I'm saying? Or what have you. But we did see the lady right here take her car and try to run over these guards, okay? Here's the thing right here. You do not want to give these low-life motherfuckers an excuse to use a gun on you. You understand? Because they trigger happy and that's what they want to do any damn way. These are not flashlight cops. They are actually carrying guns. They're not flashlight security guards, in other words. And some of them are part-time security guards that are actually, you know, police officers. And some of them are ex-police officers, you know. But they all have the same attitude. Never did see the lady that's alleged to be, you know, guard that is alleged to be, you know, ran over or whatever, you know. But they claim that, you know, she had a lot of broken bones in the leg or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can understand this sister right here being mad if she felt mistreated. You understand? This motherfucker take her money and don't want to give it back. Then she gets maced in the face or whatever. So she's mad enough, you know, to want to get, you know, revenge about that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't a good decision in this particular situation because it ended with her life. And we seen on camera where whoever the guard was, actually pulled his fucking gun out while she was already incapacitated and put it to her head, and then he reholstered the gun. Okay? This is what I'm talking about with these fucking pigskin reprobate low-life bastards. They have no regard for a real human being's life. And they're looking for an excuse to take your life. Especially when they feel like they have the advantage to do it. You know? Now, a gun and any sort of badge feels, in other words, that they have an advantage to do that. You know what I'm saying? I hate seeing this particular situation right here, and I hate that the sister put herself in this situation the moment she decided to take that car and try to run over those motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? I wish she had to just went ahead and left the motherfucker and prepared to fight in another way another day. You see? But the moment she took that car, you know, and aimed it, you know, and you can see that she was on the left-hand side of the parking lot. Whereas where another car was coming, she would have hit that car. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they pretty much baited this lady right here. They did. You know what I mean? It's just too bad that she fell into the trap. But I can definitely say this. You know, some will say that the guard that was ran over by their car was justified in shooting her. You know, just like far as the other guard that had no business being, you know, involved in it in the first place, even firing his weapon. Now, as far as we're concerned, I mean, he could have been the one that actually killed her. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. But nevertheless, her life is gone now. Here in this, on this side right here, in the flesh. It's over with. Behind bullshit. This is the reason why I say we're gonna have to put these things down. Running these damn streets, going to these fucking bars, these strip clubs. Stop getting caught up in these fucking shows that's on TV now. You know, like this one show that's on, I think, Showtime called P-Valley. I know some of y'all probably know about it. You know what I'm saying? Getting caught up in all that old kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just come up out of them damn streets. Let them have that fucking shit, because you can't win out there. You can't win out there because, all right, for example, let's say, for example, it had been somebody else of the same race, other words, somebody else black doing it. And hey, they're doing it too. Okay, but we never seem to get up in arms until one of these fucking low life ass, low carnal ass PS motherfuckers pull the trigger. When it's all the same in a sense. Matter of fact, it's even worse when our own are doing the same thing. It really is. And we gotta look at it the same way, you know. Now, back to this guard that's alleged to have had all her bones broken in her leg and all that kind of stuff. I never seen this guard, or whoever it was, and you know, the one guy was pointing at it and said the one fat female guard, that's the only one I saw out there, and she was walking just fine. The one that said she started all of this, and she was one of the main culprits in this whole entire situation right here. You know what I'm saying? But she was walking just fine. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's a lot of unanswered questions. You understand? But they're going to use this sister right here, taking her car, running into that line, as you know, into those security guards. You know, they're going to use that as a self-defense measure. That's the reason why the other, you know, the guard that is alleged to have shot her, they didn't arrest her. And more than likely probably won't. I'm surprised they arrest this other old possum dough-faced motherfucker who didn't have to fire at all. But see, that's what they like to do. That's what they want to do. You know? Sad situation, man. You know, it's very sad. I hate situations like this. But let's stop playing into their hands. You know what I mean? Let's stop playing into their hands. You know, and keep the ball on our part. You know? And then when a situation arrived, just like, for example, in Buffalo, New York, back here a couple months ago, those people was just in there shopping at the store. Okay? When this asshole came in here, 18-year-old asshole, racist asshole, who had wrote like a 6 to 7 month manifesto saying how he wanted to kill black people, basically. You know what I'm saying? I really hate that when he went in that store, he was able to walk out of there alive. I wish that other than just the security guard that got off a couple rounds on him, but it didn't penetrate the vest that this asshole was wearing. You know, I wish somebody else could have been in there and that was packing and lit his fucking ass up. Hit him in places where he wasn't armed, you know, where he didn't have body armor on. You know what I mean? Mainly his fucking head. Just because he went in that place wanting to kill unarmed black people. That's what I mean when I say let's keep the ball in our park. To where if situations like that were to arise, We strapped up and we can put a stop to it just like that. Just like that. But going on their grounds, you know what I mean, trying to enjoy shit, you know, and all of them around as guards and all of that kind of shit. Nah, there ain't no way to do it. We got to come out of these streets. It's time to start seeking the Most High anyway. The way things are going, it's not going to be much longer before he comes back. Just so you guys know. So what we need to do is put a lot of these carnal ass ways behind us, turn our backs on it, and repent to the Most High. You understand what I mean? And where a lot of these situations right here will lessen to where they're not happening as much. But we're seeing this shit, man, on almost a day-to-day basis. These things right here. And a lot of people will call it judgment because nobody's hearkening to what the Most High said to do, and that's repent. You know, like I said, these kind of things, I hate it, but we gotta call it for what it is. You know, that's pretty much all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.